Hello everyone, my name is Ellie and today I will be showing you my journal ecosystem, and basically this is really special to me because I only just started using this maybe 3 months ago. I haven't journaled in probably a little close to a decade, and not on purpose. I recently had my 2025 goals of this year were honestly to try to read more. I think the resurgence of something like that something I used to do a long time ago really brought back memories of me doing also journaling. It's so crazy that that's almost 10 years ago. Not quite, but almost. And so I thought that this would be a really great opportunity to share how, as someone who's just getting back into journaling, has been really kind of doing this and really going about finding community, because there's so many people out there journaling as well. And so this entire video is supposed to make you feel like chill. We're on FaceTime. I'm drinking my Keurig coffee with my sugar cookie creamer. I feel like nothing like a mug of coffee full of sugar to really start your day. Okay, so first I will talk about the journals that I used most often to the least often, and then I will also go into the empty journals that I have that I soon have yet to make plans for / will be working on in the future. Okay, so my first journal is my just regular thoughts journal, my diary almost, if we can call it that. It's basically, there are some junk journal things in here. There's like doodles and stuff that I have gone in this one. For the most part, I definitely like to also just like write down a lot of reflections and thoughts, and I've been writing in this one for a while. I have here when I first moved to Chicago, and then at the beginning of it, I thought it was really clever. So I started this the beginning of this year in January, and it's a future letter to myself. So I'm excited to read that when the year ends, and I will also be writing myself a new one for next year. So I don't know, I just thought of doing that, and it was January, so I was like, that's perfect. This will definitely keep going, and this is just my sign to keep writing a little bit more. And my next one is actually a new one. It's planner, and I haven't used this one yet because it is for the start of 2026, but I'm showing it because it will be in my ecosystem, I think starting in December, because I will be basically using this as my new planner. I haven't used a physical planner, maybe since 2018, 2019. I have just been using a lot of digital services for my planning and stuff, and because my job is very online as well, the planner just has never made sense. But I will be going back to school, and so I really thought that I'd give this to myself as like a, hey, remember when you used to do this? And my next one, I think obviously deserves a highlight, is my junk journal. So this one, I can't find my completed one, but it's basically this same type of brand of notebook. The pages look like this. I feel like they're not necessarily that really nice to write with, but it's really great for junk journaling. And so I have started on some pages in here that I will just keep adding to, and I love junk journaling, so this is very fun. And then my next one's also a junk journal type, but this one's a travel themed one, so I can show some spreads of this here. But basically, it's just little things that I collect on my trips, and because I have been traveling a little bit more, I thought that it'd be really cute. Here's my Boston spread. I don't know, I just thought it looks really cute, and I wanted to have something specifically for, I think, traveling and putting in pictures once I get a little printer for prints. So that's this one, and this one is just a really nice pretty green. And my next one, and this is going to be my last one in the ecosystem, but this is actually one that I will rarely touch, but I do have that will be, I think, in my rotation or just sitting on my shelf. This is one that I started as, this entire thing is a letter, and I will be giving this to just someone that I will want to, I don't know, pass down advice to almost. It's just going to be me giving my, hey, this is what's going on in my life right now, don't do that or do this, and advice almost, but I don't want to use that advice. I thought this was special. I want to just sometimes check back into this whenever, and I thought it would be really cute to have. Okay, and then a slight mention to this is basically my sticker traveler's journal. Inside, it's not really a journal, but it's sticker paper. I have a ton of stickers from when I used to do coding events back in college. I have pretty much just filled them up with a bunch of stickers that I can use for junk journaling, and these are great because I can take this on the go, and so this will be really fun to have just in my journaling bag if I want to journal elsewhere or I take it. And so I have this also with all my other journals. Okay, so that was the entire, I think, current ecosystem that I will be using. Now I also want to share some of the journals that I also have that are just sort of unnamed right now that will maybe have some purpose later on in the year once I start journaling more or need a different journal for different purposes. Okay, and the next journal I want to show off is I got this in Mexico when I went, also for the first time in a really long time. Hand binded, as you can see, and then I thought the cat was so cute. It's really hard to like open and use, but I don't know, I feel like that just gives it charm. Like, it feels so authentic almost. I can also show you a little bit of the paper there. So it's like textured paper. It's really nice. I haven't figured out what I want to use it yet for. So it's just going to be waiting there until, eventually, it tells me what it wants to do. And then the next one I have is an Animal Crossing journal. So this one, I used to use it back in school for just, I think, writing down. I literally used only 5 pages to write down what classes I'm taking next semester or something. But I also haven't figured out a specific use for it. I can show a little bit of, I think it's meant to be used as like a diary almost because it does have a date. So I'm keeping that in mind, but I'm still also not 100% sure. So this will also stay in the pile. Okay, the next one is a really fun honorable mention, but this is the I Was Here travel journal. This is when I went on my first New York trip, maybe in 2017, so like close to 10 years as well. And so it literally has like all the train systems. I was obsessed with this book. And so it gives you like basically things to do when you're traveling or just like stuff to write down. It's so like journal what you see in the window. It's like stuff like that. I haven't used it yet too much for traveling, even though I have been traveling a bunch, but I want this as something to just pick up when, I don't know, it calls to me when I am traveling, or I can also fill in things that I have already done before. So this is just also here. I haven't gotten to it yet, but it's there on my list in the pile as well. For my last one, we've gone through a lot of the lovely mentions of all the journals I have, and this last one is just a sketch journal. So this is something that I'm going to be writing stuff down and seeing just like maybe pencil drawings or ink drawings. Like I do have some like stuff here as well that I've just, been trying to do with like color pencil. Also, yeah, so just like stuff like that is what I maybe want it for. Again, not really in my rotation. It's just sort of sits there. And so some current reflections about journaling so far is that I really, really enjoy it and have loved getting back into it. It is honestly so thoughtful and has been bringing so much more meaning into the things that I do in my life because I have felt really connected with experiences and I want to write them down. And I love being able to go back and see what I thought of certain things or what I was feeling at the time, because sometimes I think life moves too fast for us to then really process what we have felt and even remember what we felt, because I don't know about you, but that's something maybe that I have been struggling as of late and figuring out what was it that made me do certain things and what kind of feelings are associated with decisions I've made in the past. I have felt really connected to journaling. I'm really excited to continue in this sort of process of figuring out, what works for me in terms of journals. The planner is a whole experiment in and of itself. So I'm really excited to share that. And if you enjoyed this video, I would love for you to subscribe and also check out, I post on Instagram and TikTok, I think some videos about my journaling stuff as well. Those are for like the shorter form content. So yeah, and thank you. And if you enjoyed it, please let me know. And I will see you in the next one.